Yo, what's good? Hello, hello. What's up, Andrew? You're the first one here. Hello to everyone right now. What's up? Happy Friday. We are starting things off right here in Union Square Park. Happy Friday once again to everybody, wherever you may be watching from. Beautiful evening here in New York City, right inside of Union Square Park. And we are live. Happy Friday everyone. Redstone Pro here, back here with another live stream. Okay, so today is Friday, August the 22nd, 2025. The time now is 7:44 p.m. The temperature is 77 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 degrees Celsius. And here we are right along Union Square.
So I took it.
Wait, that place looks familiar. Which one, Andrew? Which one? Thank you all once again for joining me on this live stream. And what's up to my sister in the chat? What's up, Asita? What's good? We are here in Union Square, right by 14th Street. I will be going to Little Italy. Yes, the same route that I walked in the video yesterday. I will be walking that same route in this live stream. So this is where we started in the video yesterday. If you guys saw my video, the premiere of yesterday's video, I will be walking the same route as what you guys saw yesterday in that video. So we're gonna start here, right here in Union Square, and from here we're gonna be walking down to Washington Square. Check out what's going on in Washington Square. It's a beautiful day here, beautiful evening for some walking, for some exercising. Alright, so if you guys saw my premiere of the video yesterday, I'm going to be walking that same route, the same itinerary as the video that was shown yesterday. So this is where we started in the video. This is where we'll be starting the stream here in Union Square. Happy weekend to everybody. I'll be live tomorrow as well. I'm not sure where I'll be streaming from, but I'll be streaming tomorrow as well. So make sure you guys tune in for tomorrow's stream. That'll be in the evening, right after 6 p.m. Alright, we got a vendor right here selling some merchandise here. We have all sorts of vendors here. They're selling books and toys, t-shirts. This is the Union Square subway right here, 14th Street subway. Hey, hello Peter. Good evening, Peter. Nice to see you here. Alright, we got some music here. Might have to mute that for a second, so give me 1 second. We do have music here. Okay, we are back to normal audio here, since we did have to mute it for the music here. Here we got some books. Whole lot of books here. Taking it old school here. There are people that still read books. Alright, so this is 14th Street right here. This is East 14th Street, between East and West. And you can see the sunset right towards the west there, right on 14th Street. Andrew wants to know what's a book. A lot of people may not know what's a book now since everything is digital. Alright, so we've made our way over to, this is University Place. We're going to make our way back down to Washington Square, and we're going to check out what's going on in Washington Square on this beautiful Friday night. We're hoping for some free concerts tonight in Washington Square. Yes, Peter, that is true. The last 8 p.m. sunset, well, I believe was last week. And we have been losing 2 minutes of daytime ever since. So each day we're losing 2 minutes of daytime. Alright, so if you guys saw my video yesterday that premiered yesterday, I'll be walking the same route, the same itinerary. So we started off here in Union Square, then we'll be walking down to Washington Square, and then eventually make our way over to Little Italy and Chinatown, and then from there we'll see what where we go from there. But what a beautiful evening it is here tonight. Beautiful. The weather's beautiful. We did have some cool weather the last 2 days, but it is we're sort of back to normal temperatures here. We did get a preview of the fall, autumn weather yesterday. And Andrew, you have to get started on your live streams. You ever went live in Koreatown? I was just in Koreatown, when was it? Not too long ago. I was just there a few days ago, I think it was. In Koreatown. Or was it last week? I forgot when it was. I think it was last week. I just passed by Koreatown. That was towards the end of the stream. It was one of the streams last week. Okay, and we also have the NFL preseason starting, so definitely can't wait for a football season, the NFL National Football League. Let's go Jets, let's go Giants, let's go Buffalo Bills. And Peter says, I hope there is a wonderful musical performance at Washington Square Park like a few weeks ago. Let's see what we encountered there tonight. It would be nice to see those guys again. They were unbelievable during their performance when we saw them a couple of weeks back. And Devon, I'm not sure if Devon is in the chat, but if you're here, just say what's up. Alright, so this is, once again, this is University Place. We are walking towards Washington Square, checking out what's going on in Washington Square. Hopefully we'll come across some free concerts, performances, whatever goes on there. There's always something there to see. That is no doubt one of the most popular hangouts anywhere around here. Okay, so we're gonna make our way across the street. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on for Sunday. I was hoping for the topless parade to be taking place on Sunday, but apparently it doesn't seem that that event will be taking place this year for some reason. They are holding events in different cities, but for some reason they're not holding one here in New York. I was hoping to stream the topless, this year's topless march.
That's true, that's a good point. I didn't know where the food was.
Actually, Go Topless is tomorrow. It's actually tomorrow, but as far as I can see, there are no events here in New York City. I would definitely keep an eye on it just to see if anything changes last minute. I did miss the event last year, and I was hoping they would be back this year, but it doesn't appear that they'll be back this year for some reason. And apparently there is some animation convention going on this week. I wonder what that is. I'll definitely look into that. We do have Comic-Con, New York City Comic-Con, but I believe that's not till either next month or October, around that time, I think. Not sure if that's what you're referring to. Let me look it up real quick here. New York City Comic-Con. When does that take place? Okay, so I believe Comic-Con is next month, New York City Comic-Con, over at the Jacob Javits Center. Oh, actually, no, it starts on the 9th. Okay, October the 9th is when Comic-Con begins here in New York City. It's actually October 9th. Okay, some streamers have been showing this anime convention. Oh, that's interesting. I'll definitely look into that just to see what that is about. Oh, there's just so much going on, you know, that it's hard to keep track of everything. You just try to participate in as many of these events as you can.
Did you access it?
With whatever spare time you have as well. Okay, Andrew says the main animation-focused event happening now in New York City is Anime New York City, running from August 21st through the 24th. Okay, well, I did not know that. I'll definitely look that up. Once I get home and stuff, you know, I'll look it up. Maybe I can join in on those events. We'll see. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. The Jacob Javits Center, that's on the west side, the far west side, Andrew. Right near 34th Street. Okay, and we have made our way over to this alley here. This is known as Washington Mills. This is part of NYU, New York University, the campus. Always love walking through here. You can see some of the colonial style architecture here. It's very nice. It is nice. This spot reminds me of the Brooklyn Bridge area. Yeah, definitely right under the bridge. Right near the bridge, you do see similar architecture here. And thank you to those who joined me during the India Day Parade this past Sunday. That was a great event. Thank you all once again for those who joined me for that live stream. It was a very nice parade, very colorful, very nice. Love the Hindu culture. Okay, so this right here, this is Fifth Avenue, and then from here we'll be walking right down towards Washington Square, which is just right down the street here. And check out what's going on inside of that park. Okay, I can see from here that we have a fairly good crowd, I believe. Let's see. The fountain is on. I can see the fountain on from here. And we do have the Feast of San Gennaro over in Little Italy. That'll be starting soon, next month. So I'll definitely be live for that. They start on September the 11th, the Feast of San Gennaro. Okay, so right here we can see the famous arch here, which resembles the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, France. Similar architecture, similar appearance. Okay, so let's check out what's going on here. Isn't that the park with the water fountain in the middle of West 4th Street? This is the only park here with a fountain in this area, so it's definitely this one here, Andrew. Let me widen the shot here. This is always one of my favorite places to go. There's always something to see here. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. We do have the crowds, as we typically see here. The thumbnail, I forgot what thumbnail I even used for this stream here. It was definitely from one of the pictures I took on Monday. And right here we can see the fountain is on. Beautiful fountain in the middle of Washington Square. Let's check out some of the artwork over here. Okay, right here we have that is Muhammad Ali. That's that famous photo from Muhammad Ali when he knocked out Joe Frazier. Although they have Goku as the portraying Joe Frazier here. And we have all versions of that here. One print is $20, I believe.
Check out the t-shirt.
One print is $20. You got t-shirts there for $60. Wow.
Gotta get an Oreo pizza in your house and all of this with the message on the back.
We got not sure what that is. Some sort of inappropriate artwork. Okay, we got a illustration there of the bag, the vagina, apparently. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting.
Show the people where they can find me.
That's the Instagram right there.
Yo, bro, I know it's hard, so tell me like several. Feel free to pick them up and ask me about them, because then I can break them down, and sometimes that helps people.
Oh, but I found it. I found it. Now I'm just looking, but I found it.
Yeah, we both found
Okay, once again, that is his Instagram, his IG right there. For those of you who want to follow it,
No.
check him out. Very interesting artwork here. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here, besides the interesting Picasso paintings there, drawings. We got more artwork down here. Peter says you never know what you will see on a walk. That is definitely true. That's why you should expect random moments like this. Okay, and this is their Instagram right here. Human Made Arts. You guys want to follow that page? We got their Venmo here. We got their Cash App and Zelle right over here as well. We got more sexual artwork over here. Make love, not war. Well, that is definitely true. That is definitely true. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, we do have a DJ out here. I don't see any live performances right now, so I don't think they're having one right now at the moment. We have some t-shirts here. All right, we got the open air art gallery here. Hey, look at this big dog. Hey, oh, very beautiful dog. Hello.
I also paint.
Okay, we have a big crowd here, but apparently we don't have any live performances right now. Perhaps they'll be starting later, but I do want to cover more ground here, so we're just going to keep moving here. We have the crowds, but the performers are not out at this moment. This is definitely the first time in quite a while that I have not seen a live performance during one of these Washington Square Park visits. Perhaps we'll be back here tomorrow, since I'll be live tomorrow as well. So perhaps we'll stop by here tomorrow, and then we'll be able to see a performance here. But there apparently is none right now. Okay, so we're going to continue with our walk here. And we do have copyrighted music here, so I'm going to have to mute this again for a second. Okay, we are back to normal audio. I hope those two fellows with the violin and keyboard show up again. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to really catch them again. They were just awesome the time that we saw them here. So hopefully they'll be back, and hopefully they'll be back on a day where we're actually back here. Okay, but as far as tonight, there really isn't anything going on here. We do have the crowds, the typical crowds here, but besides that, there really isn't anything going on here. So we're gonna keep moving here. And we're gonna walk down here towards McDougal Street, right here in the village, in the middle of the village. Okay, it is already 8 o'clock here, 8:09 p.m. on the East Coast, Eastern Time Zone. Okay, and those fellas' names were Alan Zavosky and Adrian Jusdanis. Those were the two performers, musicians that we saw a couple of weeks back. Alan Zavosky and Adrian Jusdanis. This is their video right here when I was recording them. Let me see if I could just put this up here. So that is them right there from a couple of weeks back. Okay, so hopefully they'll be back here. Hopefully they'll be back here soon. All right, so there really isn't much here in Washington Square, so we're just going to continue with our walk here. And we're going to make our way over to McDougal Street now and check out what's going on right along here in the village. On this Friday night. See, it's mostly quiet, honestly. Perhaps by tomorrow, you know, we'll see more action. Oh, definitely, Peter. If you have any information, if they're planning on returning here or anywhere near here, you know, definitely let me know, and I'll see if I can cover, you know, stream them again. Okay, so we are in McDougal Street right now. Check out what's going on here in McDougal. Always love walking along here as well. McDougal Street is one of my favorite streets. It's a very underrated street in my opinion, in the middle of Greenwich Village here.
I'm coming out.
Yes, yes.
Okay, very nice here. Looking down here in McDougal. Not much going on here as well. We have the usual diners that are enjoying the night out. This one is called Cafe Reggio, right across the street.
Yeah, she knows she's real.
Back in the day, there used to be a store here named Nepa Bond. Not sure if you guys were ever familiar with that store. It was a Nepalese art supply store. They had all sorts of unique items there. I used to go there and get paper myself, you know, just for art. And I definitely missed that store. It used to be called Bepa Bond Nepalese store. definitely miss that store. And we have the Luxor Lounge over here. 4 shots for $20 every night. And Canal Street, yeah, Canal Street. We'll be fine along Canal Street. We're not heading towards the, you know, where the vendors hang out. We're gonna stay on the Chinatown side, since that is the side that, you know, that I walked during the video from yesterday. Some of those vendors there, they can be very aggressive, you know, because they do sell counterfeit items. And, you know, they're looking to make a quick buck. But we're definitely going to avoid that tonight.
Girlfriend, do you know who Ice is?
Okay, so once again, if you guys saw the premiere of my video yesterday, this is the same route. The same itinerary from that video, so we're just walking that same route during this stream here. And right here we're going to turn on to the left, right along Bleecker Street. This is Bleecker over here. Okay, beautiful night here. We got a lot of folks out here on this Friday night. Beautiful. We got the Figo Gelato Italiano. Beautiful view of McDougal Street right here in Greenwich Village. Beautiful night for walking. Just a beautiful night just to be out in general. It's beautiful. Especially with the cooler weather that we've had here during the last couple of days. We definitely had a preview of the fall season this week. All right, so we're going to continue our walk here. This is Bleecker Street. And from here, we're going to be walking down towards Little Italy, right along Mulberry Street. We have this interesting shop here. Oh, we got the F-off hat right there. And this one says fresh out of F's. You're gonna need a lot of those these days. Okay, thank you, Peter. Yes, for those of you who are, especially for those of you who are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification button there, the bell.
Excuse me, little breeze.
Okay, so we have a rather active night here, although besides the crowd, I don't really see much else going on here as far as at the moment here. We have the Super Burrito spot over here. We have some NFL games on the screen there.
For me, you don't have to do that for me.
Okay, very nice. The ladies are definitely out in full swing tonight. We have the this one is called the cannoli place. Oh, actually no, that's not cannoli. It's Carol place. I'm sorry, I read that as cannoli for a second. It's Carol place. Right here? Yeah, yeah. You want to say what's up? Yeah, yeah. You want to say what's up? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's live on YouTube right now. 11 right now. Yeah, yeah. How's it going?
Let's see what your child saying.
How's it going, man?
Yo, what's the word, yo? What's your name?
Restaurant Pro on YouTube.
Okay, okay. What's going on, child?
How's it going? What y'all up to tonight?
Hey, shit, we looking for the bitches, bro.
What's that?
Yo, child, where the bitches at?
We look for plans. We outside.
Yo, child, where the bitches at?
They probably want to know that too.
What they saying in there?
It's just random, to. I'm in the Bronx.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the Bronx. Yeah, where y'all from?
What do you do?
I'm from the Bronx, too.
You from the Bronx? Boogie down. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. And what's up?
What do you do?
Just going around, just vlogging
Yo,
and
child,
just
where the
checking
bitches
out,
at, you heard?
just checking out what's going on around the
Follow
area.
me on
With
the gram, _ sponsored by. We in New York City. The night is young, we young.
Yeah, we're just starting out here right now. We're just starting out.
Like,
We're just starting out.
Come on, anything can happen tonight, man.
What's your IG again?
_ sponsored
Yeah.
by.
You got social media as well? You got social media?
Yeah, T.IAYANA
What about you? You got social media?
is ADEKRYSTIANA.
That's Instagram too?
Instagram.
Okay.
That's
What's your names? What's your names?
Chen.
Chan? What's yours?
Sponsored by.
Sponsored by?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name?
Royal.
Okay, that's what's up. Nice to meet ya. Nice to meet ya. Good looking, man. Let's go Jets. That's Jets, right? All right, man. Let's go Jets. Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so we got some folks out here with their social media hanging out, wanting to know where the girls at. So, there's plenty of girls out right now. How's it going?
As long as I.
Okay, so we're gonna continue our walk here right along Bleecker. We got the live band. We do have a live band inside of this bar here. That's the only live band that we've seen so far tonight.
The Puerto Rican coffee on it.
All right, so thank you all once again for joining me on this live stream. We are live here right along Bleecker Street. We're just checking out the night here in New York City. Beautiful Friday night. We got lots of folks out and about enjoying the night here.
You said what?
And right now we are heading towards Little Italy. We can see one World Trade Center right there. As we look down, this is LaGuardia place over here. And the night is just starting here, although I won't be out all night. My night is halfway done. For some people, it's just starting. This is the city that never sleeps, you know. People stay up all night, just enjoy the night, especially on the summer weekends. We are in the dark days of summer, you know, so folks are definitely out and about, you know, before the weather starts to get colder. And we did have the beaches closed during the last couple of days. That was due to Hurricane Erin bringing in some rough seas, some rough waves, as well as rip currents. Rip currents, those are dangerous. So they were forced to close the beaches up and down the East Coast due to that hurricane. But that hurricane is already well out to sea now, in the out in the Atlantic Ocean. So I do believe that by tomorrow the beaches should be reopening. They were closed again today. Alright, so not much going on here. Right now we are heading towards Mulberry Street. We'll be walking down Little Italy, check out what's going on in Little Italy, before continuing on to Chinatown, right along Mott Street. And we are using the Samsung Galaxy S23, so the stream looks really good here. I'm definitely happy with the quality of the stream using this phone. We did have some trouble in the beginning when I first acquired this phone, but as far as right now, it's been pretty good. Okay, as we make our way over to Mercer Street here. That is looking south. This is looking north, back towards Midtown. Alright, so we got some shout outs there a few minutes ago. Very nice shout outs. We did have a ton of shout outs. When was it? Last week we had a ton of shout outs in and around Midtown, so it's nice to see people, you know, just giving shout outs and just saying hello and sharing their Instagrams and social media. It's always nice to see that. And here we are coming up on Broadway. This is the view of Broadway. As we wait to make our way over to the other side of Broadway. Thank you all once again for joining me on this beautiful Friday night in New York City. We are right along Bleecker Street and Broadway. This is the NoHo area, north of Little Italy. Or north of Houston, I'm sorry. North of Houston, Nolita would be north of Little Italy. We are in NoHo right now. North of Houston Street. Houston Street is just down the block, so we're just north of Houston. That is where they get the name of NoHo, north of Houston. And we have a banner right up there, a NoHo banner right there, north of Houston Street. Okay, so here we are. We are coming up on Lafayette, and from Lafayette, that would be Mulberry. We're gonna go down towards Mulberry. Alright, so this is Lafayette over here. And this next street is Mulberry. That is where we'll be continuing the walk. This is the same route as the video that was that premiered yesterday. So we're just pretty much following the same route and checking out what's going on during this live stream. Typical New York City traffic on a summer evening here. As we make our way over towards the northern end of Little Italy, this is the northern terminus of Mulberry Street. The Feast of Saint Gennaro will be taking place right along Mulberry, although the actual feast starts right along, right south, to the south of Houston Street, right along that side of Mulberry. And it runs all the way down towards Canal Street. So we'll definitely be live for that event starting on the 11th next month. Although I don't think I'll be on for the first day, since I do have to live stream the 9/11 anniversary. That'll be taking place in the evening. But I'll definitely be live streaming the Feast of San Gennaro at some point, as well as the parade. They do have a parade, so we'll be live for the parade as well. And here we are. This is East Houston Street. That is looking east on East Houston Street, and this is looking west over here. As the light is about to change, let me just walk a little faster here. There we go. Alright, so this is where the feast begins. If you're starting from the West Houston end, or the East Houston end, I should say.
Oh yeah, makes sense for you. I think it's chocolate or whatever.
Alright, we got some Usher. Gonna have to mute that for a second. Okay, that was Usher with Lil Jon with Yeah. We all remember that song from the back from the 2000s. It starts on the 11th. Yes, Peter, that is correct. We'll definitely be live. We were live last year for the Feast of San Gennaro. We'll be back again this year. And we'll definitely get on the Ferris wheel as we did last year. We'll be riding the Ferris wheel. And just eating something from one of the vendors here. That'll be here. The Feast of San Gennaro, starting on September the 11th. Although for that day, we'll be covering the 9/11 anniversary. If there's any chance that I'll be live streaming the feast, it'll be during the early afternoon. So there is a possibility I'll be streaming the first day of the feast, and then be making my way over down to the World Trade Center site to live stream the anniversary there of the 9/11 attacks, as well as the tribute and lights. All right, this is Prince Street over here. Very nice crowd here, right along Mulberry, although the heart of Little Italy is a couple of more blocks down. We have the Mulberry Market here. Thank you all once again for joining me on this Friday night in New York City. We are in Mulberry Street right now in Little Italy. This is Little Italy right along Mulberry Street. Thank you all for taking your time for checking out this live stream here. We're just walking around and checking out what's going on tonight on this beautiful Friday night in late August,
Yeah, he does well.
during the dog days of summer. Okay, beautiful night, beautiful night, beautiful night. Literally.
But like there is still gonna be like a
This one here is called Rubies. Okay, lots of dining out tonight. This is Prince Street here. Or Spring Street rather, this is Spring Street. And let's check out some MLB scores here, particularly the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. The Yankees are playing the Boston Red Sox out in Yankee Stadium. That game is scoreless, 0-0. They are in the middle of the 5th inning. And the Mets are visiting the Atlanta Braves down in Atlanta. The Braves, or rather the Mets are leading the Braves 7-1. They are in the middle of the 4th inning. Let's go Mets, let's go Yankees. Those teams have been struggling a bit. They like go to Little Italy. We are in Little Italy right now, Andrew. We just got here about 5 minutes ago. We are in Mulberry Street right now. Mulberry Street is the heart of Little Italy. Just got home. Okay, Andrew. Nice to see you got home safe and sound. Okay, this right here, this is Kenmare Street. As we make our way over towards the heart of Little Italy, that is where you'll see the lights hanging above and the signs and stuff. Okay, they do have the street closed for vehicular traffic, so we're just gonna make our way over towards the whoa. We got the e-bikes here. All right, we got all of the folks are out tonight right along Mulberry. All right, so once we pass Broome Street right here, we can walk towards the middle of the street there, since it is closed off to vehicular traffic. They do that every weekend here, by the way. Look how beautiful it is here. And once again, we have the Feast of San Gennaro, which will be taking place right along here in Mulberry, starting next month on the 11th, September the 11th. That will be a 10-day event running from the 11th to the 21st. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Everything good. What is your name?
Are you streaming?
We are live right now, yeah. Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hello. Have a good night. Okay, we have a couple there, not shy on being on camera. Nice outing, dining with it. Definitely is, Peter. And look at the colors, look at the lights. It's always beautiful here. It is always beautiful here. All right, so let's walk along here in the street, since it is open right now. Look how beautiful this is here. I love Little Italy. And that sign up there says "Volale oh oh oh, cantale oh oh oh." There's some signs here in Italian. Look at the diners; they're enjoying the night out. Inside of this one is called Lunega Ristorante Italiano. Hello there. How are you guys doing? This is live on YouTube. Hello. And we have this one here called the Lavalier Ristorante. Beautiful. Amici Ristorante, this one right here. All right, so we got a little preview here of what the feast will look like. Just imagine the street right now, but with vendors on both sides of Mulberry, with many more folks. That is what the feast will look like starting next month. Okay, we have 21 of you. Make sure to hit the like button. Thank you, Peter, once again for the reminder. Make sure, if you guys are watching the stream, make sure to hit the like button so we can get the algorithm YouTube's algorithm to you know, to show the live stream on their app, so we can get some recommendations. And make sure to subscribe as well, especially if you are new to the channel. Well, that's the only way to subscribe if you are new to the channel or haven't already done so. Beautiful night here in Little Italy. Hello. Hello, how are you? Where are you from? You're from Italy?
Italia.
Italia. Okay, Italia numero uno, definitely. Let's go, Italia. What a beautiful night we are having here in Little Italy, right along Mulberry Street. It's always a pleasure coming here.
My fair lady.
And we have the sign up there of the upcoming feast. We can see San Gennaro right up there. That is what the festival celebrates, San Gennaro. We have this Asian buffet in the middle of Little Italy. And this is the Christmas store, the Christmas in New York. This Christmas store is open all year round. Let's check out the store here real quick. We have Christmas in August. If you guys want to get your Christmas decorations early, this is the store to come to. They have it here all year round. And we do have a second floor over here. We got the Grinch. He's spoiling Christmas very early. And we do have a second floor right over here. So let's just go upstairs real quick. And Paula. Hello, Paula. Nice to see you, Paula. Oh, where is the... Oh, it's over here, right? Okay, okay. The stairs are... Guess we'll just have to take the elevator. We'll just take the elevator upstairs. How are you, Paula? Well, the elevator, we're going to take it up to the second floor here. And close the door here. Alright, so this Christmas store, this is open all year round. So if you guys want to get your Christmas decoration shopping early, this is the store to come to, right on Mulberry Street. So let's see what's up here. Oh, very nice. Wow. This is beautiful. We got some reindeer. We got the gingerbread houses here. Not sure if this is actual gingerbread. Actually, not sure. Oh, okay. Hello, Tracy. Tracy's watching. And hello to Todd and Mary. Nice to see you, Todd and Mary. Although Lena is not here. Let me just keep quiet here. It is a bit quiet here. So let me just lower my voice a little bit here. As we look around this Christmas store. We have been here before. This is beautiful here. We have the North Pole Express. I love train tracks. Oh man, do I love train sets. I used to collect train sets back in the day as a kid. And we have old Saint Nick right over here. He's resting. He's resting till December, Christmas season. Paula says, I like the Christmas stuff. It's beautiful. I have to come out there one day. Yeah, it's beautiful here. This is right along Mulberry Street in Little Italy. And we do have a section here devoted to Halloween as well. Beautiful. Yes, we pass by the store all the time, but we rarely go inside. But here we are inside of the store. Look how beautiful it is here. We got the that is from the Dia de los Muertos, Mexican holiday. Look how beautiful this is here. And we have 30 of you watching right now. Thank you all so much as we explore the inside of this Christmas store all year round. This store here is open all year round. It's a Halloween store as well, but this is mostly a Christmas store, as you guys can see here. Okay, so we're gonna head back down and back out to back outside towards the street. All right, so if you guys want to check out Christmas in New York, this store is open all year round. It's located in Mulberry Street, right in the middle, in the heart of Little Italy. And we have all of the nutcrackers here as well. Mr. and Mrs. Nutcracker. And we got Grandma. She's baking some cake here. Hello, Grammy.
Oh,
It's beautiful here.
God.
We're the only people here though.
Yo, dude.
Do they have any good prices? I have not seen the prices, Paula, but I don't think this stuff is cheap. So if you come in here, make sure you bring along some cash. This is definitely not typical items that you'll find like in a 99-cent store. Okay, here we are back to ground floor. Let's see some of the prices here since Paula is curious. Let's see what this is. How much is this here? This is $59.99. Yeah, you're gonna need some money here for sure. Even more fun, which we just came from the second floor. The gingerbread house. Let's get an idea. Let's see this. This one is. How much is that? Oh, we got it. It's upside down. Oops, keeps slipping out of my finger here, so small. This one is $119.99. Whoa. Yeah, this is not cheap items. Definitely not. This one's devoted to Candyland. Yeah, for that, says Paula. I can't blame you, Paula. You can just go to your local store and and pick up pretty much the same items for far less. Andrew says I used to make gingerbread houses as a kid. I never had a chance to make one, Andrew. They were always fragile. All right, so we're gonna head back outside. We have Lady Liberty here in all sorts of colors. And out towards Mulberry we go. We're back on Mulberry here. Nothing in New York City is cheap. Yeah. So this is a store right here. Christmas in New York. Make sure you guys check this out. Check out the store here. It is open all year round. As we continue to look around here in Little Italy, we have the Empire State Building. Back towards Midtown. Beautiful Empire State Building. And hello to Paula, hello to Pastor Linda, hello to Tracy, hello to everyone there. You guys are all missed. Definitely miss you all. We have the Zia Maria Pasteria over here. Look how busy it is here right now. We have the Umberto's Clam House. We got a live singer here as well. Round of applause there.
All the way from France, right here, New York City, on holiday. I think she's going to be great.
Okay, this store, I've been here before. I've gotten a couple of hats from this store here. I got to get that red hat up there, that red Yankee hat. Definitely got to pick that up. How much is that hat up there, the Yankee red? It's $2 for $50, okay. Definitely got to get that hat up there next time I come here. Alright, so that is the view once again of Mulberry Street. We are in the heart of Little Italy. Make sure you guys tune in next month for the Feast of San Gennaro. We'll be back here for the Feast of San Gennaro. I want to eat there. Yeah, definitely. I've been here before. It's beautiful here. I love it here. We have the Cafe Napoli right here. Napoli, that is Italian for Naples, the city of Naples, Napoli or Napoli. And this is Hester Street over here. Definitely got to come out to Little Italy and Chinatown. These are two of the best places to eat, right along Mulberry, here in Little Italy, and Mott Street in Chinatown, which we'll be heading next. That is where we'll be heading next, towards Mott Street in Chinatown. Love the vibrancy. It's so vibrant here tonight. And we have the Welcome to Little Italy sign. I did pass that. Let me go back so you guys can see it. Right above us. We can see the Welcome to Little Italy sign right there. Okay, so we have a busy night here. Many folks are out enjoying the night, dining out, as you guys can see. We have the Buna Notte right here. I've eaten in one of these restaurants. I forgot which one it was, but it was one of these restaurants here. That was maybe about a couple of years ago. Definitely love the pastas here. I love Italian pastas. You know, chicken Alfredo. Oh my God, those are good. With chicken, that's a wrap right there. We have the Cafe della Venezia right here. This is Venice, Cafe della Venezia. Venezia, that is Italian for Venice. Venice, Italy, Venezia. And here we are. This is Canal Street. We're gonna make our way over now to Mott Street, which is right up the block here. This is Canal Street over here. The more sketchier parts, Peter, if you're still here, would be down towards the west. The west is looking down that way. So all of the sketchiness that you might see is towards in that direction there. But we are heading towards Chinatown, which is over here towards the east. All right, so from Little Italy, we'll be checking out Mott Street in Chinatown. All right, we have an impatient driver there. All right, so we're gonna check out Chinatown and check out what's going on in Chinatown, right along Mott Street. Yeah, the sketchier part of Canal Street would be down towards in that direction. That is where you'll find most of the vendors there selling the counterfeit goods. Chinatown, yeah, this is Chinatown here, right along Mott Street. Not Mott Street. Well, we are heading towards Mott Street. This is Canal Street here. And make sure to, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like the stream, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit the notification bell. It is all appreciated. Thank you all so much for taking your time off to join me on this live stream here on this Friday night in Lower Manhattan. So right now we are heading towards Mott Street, which is right over here on the corner. Mott Street is the heart of Chinatown. And here we are in Chinatown. Beautiful Chinatown. I love Chinatown, especially right here in Mott Street. I love Mott Street. This is another fantastic location if you guys want to go out and have a night of dining. And we have the welcome to Chinatown sign right above us. We have the paper lanterns here, beautiful. We have the sweet and sour chicken. We have the fried yellow fish with tofu skin. We have cold noodles and sesame sauce. Spicy chicken with chili peppers, pork shoulder, and honey sauce. We have all sorts of dishes here. All looking good. All right, so we have a busy night here as well, right along Mott Street. So we got Mulberry doing their thing, and we have Mott Street doing their thing here.
Yeah, but like the contract is not.
It definitely feels like we are in the middle of Beijing here. It's beautiful here. Either Beijing or Hong Kong.
We stood there for a second.
We have the wonton noodle here. Very nice. And right here, this is Bayard Street. We're gonna continue walking south on Mott Street here. And happy Friday to everyone. Happy Friday, happy weekend. Hope everyone is having a beautiful, blessed night here. Blessed afternoon, wherever you may be watching from, depending on your time zone. Beautiful Mott Street in Chinatown. Dwyer Street, yes, we'll definitely be heading towards Dwyer Street. This is Pell over here, and Dwyer Street is just around the corner. Before we go there, let me show you guys the. It's 32 Mott Street. This is where Kevin McAllister. It's this location here. Have you guys seen Home Alone 2, Lost in New York? Of course, with Kevin McAllister. This is where he purchased his fireworks. It's this location right here, this store right here. Although it is a vacant store right now, but this is back in the movie, back in 1992. This is where he purchased the fireworks. Back then, it was known as the Kwang Yuan Xing and Company store. Let me see if I have a picture of it here. I don't have a picture of it here, of what the store appeared like back in 1992. But this is where he purchased the fireworks, in which he would use later in the movie towards the end, when the wet bandits were captured inside of Central Park. That is where he set off the fireworks to alert the police of the wet bandits. So this store right here, this is 32 Mott Street. Although right now this is a vacant location here. So if you guys are familiar with Home Alone 2, which a lot of us are, obviously, this is a movie that we all grew up with back in the 90s, back in the day. This is where he purchased his fireworks. Back then, purchasing fireworks were legal, by the way. You cannot legally purchase fireworks in New York these days. But back in the 90s, you know, that was it was pretty easy to do that. You know, and Kevin McAllister being a 10-year-old back then, even he was able to do it. Macaulay Culkin, by the way. Okay, so we're gonna walk here. This is Pell Street. Beautiful view of Mott. And right here, we're gonna check out the. This is Pell Street here. Dwyer Street is just down the block from here. The little alleyway there. It's beautiful here tonight. I've been to this restaurant. I think it was this restaurant here, if I remember. Was it this restaurant here? This was about a year ago, I think it was. It might have been this one, if I remember. Right here on Pell Street. They allow you to sell fireworks in New York City. Back in the day, back then, you were... I mean, it might have been restricted in certain locations, but it was far easier to obtain them than, you know, than they would be now. Certainly, you know, they are not legal at all these days. You know, but back then it was a lot easier to obtain fireworks. Okay, and right here, this is Doyers over here, which Peter mentioned a minute ago. This alley right here, this is known as Doyer Street. Lots of history here. Lots of history. Okay, so this is a famous spot here in Chinatown. This little alleyway here, known as Doyer Street. These buildings here, they definitely have a lot of history to them. This is back when the gang wars used to take place out here. Chinatown was rather a rough place, you know, back in the day. Definitely a lot took place here. We have the tea shop here, the Tiazi, the TZ's tea shop. Very nice. And this street right here, definitely could use a repainting. This is a street here that's painted, although they definitely need to repaint it. And hello to Lena. Nice to see you, Lena. Hello to everyone in Romania. Good morning, by the way. Good morning, Lena. Lots of turns and twists and turns. All right, so Lena, we are in Chinatown right now. This is right along Doyer Street in Chinatown. Lena is late. It is never too late. It is better late than never, Lena. Thank you for being here. The evening is just beginning for Lena. All right, so we're gonna walk back towards Mott Street here so Lena can see it. Let me just walk back towards Mott Street here real quick. Beautiful street here. I love this street here. It definitely feels like you're in the middle of like Shanghai or Hong Kong here. Happy Saturday, Lena. Happy Saturday. 4 a.m. Wow. I appreciate you sacrificing your sleep in order to watch this stream. Thank you, Lena, once again. Okay, and this right here, this is the local arcade spot over here, although they're closed for the night. This one is called the Anime Claw. Right here along, this is Pell Street here. So we're back on Pell, and then we'll be heading back towards Mott Street. I love it here. It's beautiful. I love Chinatown. Little Italy and Chinatown are some of my favorite neighborhoods here. Welcome to Shanghai in the middle of New York City. We have a video here. Looks like they're doing some type of looks like they're making noodles there. Yep, looks like they're making noodles. That is what that is how it starts. It starts out as one big sheet of dough, and then they just break it up into noodles. Okay, Rena, let me show you, if you have watched I did show this a few minutes ago. Let me show you this location. If you did watch Home Alone 2 in Romania back in the day, this is where Kevin McAllister, Macaulay Culkin, this is where he purchased the fireworks in that movie. This is 32 Mott Street. This is the location here. So if you remember when he was in Chinatown, he would walk into the store, he would walk out with some rather big explosives there. They were able to sell explosives to a 10-year-old back in 1992. Some big shells there. So that is the location, although these days the storefront is empty, it is vacant. Back in the day, that store used to be known as the Kwang Yang Xing and Company store. And he would use those fireworks towards the end of the movie inside of Central Park. That is when the wet bandits or the sticky bandits, that is when they were caught. Right, with the pigeons. That is also the scene involving the pigeon lady. One of my all-time favorite movies. Okay, so we're gonna turn here on Bayard Street and check out what's going on along this side of Chinatown on Bayard Street.
I don't have money though. Borrow money, I buy money myself. So, I don't know. You're asking me to borrow money. I didn't promise her any money. I said I don't have it.
Beautiful night here. Beautiful Friday night in Chinatown. Okay, this is the Modern Shanghai restaurant.
No está así de
All right, we got many folks out here. All right, so not much going on this side, so we're just gonna head back towards Mott Street and then continue towards the end there. And hello to Angie. Nice to see you, Angie. You are never too late. Anybody arriving late, you are never too late. It is always better late than never. And that certainly applies to anything in general. Nice to see you, Angie, and happy Friday. And we have 30 of you here, so thank you all once again. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, everybody. Paula, if you're still here, thank you, Paula, as well. And Andrew, I'm not sure if Andrew's still here, but thank you, Andrew. Thank you, everybody. You guys are all great. Okay, so we're just going to continue here on Mott Street. I'll be back tomorrow as well, so I am live tonight. I'll be live tomorrow as well. That will be around maybe 6:30 in the evening Eastern time. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, you know, just for another live stream. Why not? We'll definitely be back here tomorrow. Definitely got to do live streams on a Saturday night. And don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Peter, once again. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe as well. And we have the flag of Hong Kong right up there. It's a bit tangled up there, but that is the flag of not Hong Kong, Taiwan. I'm sorry, the flag of Taiwan. That is the flag of Taiwan up there. We have the Peking Duck House across the street, Peking Duck House. I'm still amazed that they were able to sell, you know, high explosive fireworks to a 10-year-old back in 1992. And this is the channel you need for relaxation and nice chatting. Thank you, Lena, for those kind words. And look at this view of One World Trade Center. Beautiful view of One World Trade Center. Always love the view of One World Trade Center. Definitely have to return up there to the observation deck, One World Observation. We have, look at this artwork here. We have some panda bears. That is beautiful. We have some pandas. Look how beautiful. One of the symbols of China being the panda bears. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have a rather active night here in Chinatown, as we just saw as well in Little Italy, right along Mulberry Street. So very active nights in both neighborhoods. Beautiful neighborhoods, beautiful, beautiful night. And we have another arcade spot right across the street there. That one is called the Chinatown Fair. As we are coming up here on Chatham Square. (22 degrees Celsius). It is beautiful weather out here. Beautiful weather. All right, so this right here, this is Chatham Square. And we're just going to keep walking right along, right here, Lower Manhattan, as we are heading towards the financial district, the downtown Manhattan here. This is Park Road here. Beautiful night for some walking, for sure. And we can hear the crickets. We can hear the crickets. Okay, so look how quiet it is here right along Park Road. So we're just going to continue. Yeah, the crickets, it's that's how quiet it is right now. We can hear the crickets. It is cricket time. The crickets, they're pretty common. They're a pretty common sound, Angie. Very common, actually. You just got to get away from the you know, from the typical noise in order to hear them, but they're pretty common. Across the street there, that is One Police Plaza. One Police Plaza, that is the headquarters to the NYPD, the New York Police Department. That is their headquarters there. Oh, definitely, yeah. Andrew, you being in Far Rockaway, definitely. I would think you definitely hear that every night. That is one of the some of the most quietest areas of New York City, right there in Far Rock. Actually, we're gonna walk this way. Let's go back over here. That is heading towards the battery tunnel there. Let's walk over here. Live from Lower Manhattan, and Andrew is live from Far Rockaway. Live from Far Rockaway, Queens, in the middle of nowhere. It takes 2 hours to get to Manhattan from Far Rock, or something like that. Maybe an hour and a half. I might be exaggerating there a bit, but it definitely takes a while. No matter where you are in the city, it definitely takes a bit to get to where you are. And it feels like I'm the only one walking here. It is quiet here in Lower Manhattan. This part of Lower Manhattan is pretty quiet right now. This is near the Civic Center. Thank you all once again for joining me on this live stream. Happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy weekend. Hope everyone is having a beautiful, blessed, fantastic weekend. Okay, so we have made our way. This is Foley Square over here. And happy Saturday to Lena, by the way. Happy Saturday morning, Lena. Okay, so this is Foley Square over here. We have many different courthouses along this area here. Foley Square, Andrew. This is Foley Square. And across the street, that is Thomas Paine Park. Right across the street. Thomas Paine Park. And yeah, so this is Foley Square. This street here, this is Center Street. This street right here, this is Center Street. And we do have music here. I'm gonna have to play my own music over that. Where is it? For the next minute or so. Hey, what's up, Troycita? Welcome back. Welcome back. I was eating. What did you miss? What did you miss? Well, it depends when you left. We went to Little Italy and we went to Chinatown. You can always go back and rewatch that. Okay, Not sure if you heard me there with the music. So we were at well, we just came from Chinatown, and we were in Little Italy before that. So if you missed that, you can just rewind the stream, or just wait till the stream is over, you know, so you can go back and relook at that. Okay, this building right here, this is the municipal building, the David M. Dinkins Municipal Building. This is where I go every year or every other year to pick up my press pass. The office for the New York City's the press credentials office, they're located here in this building. So for those of you who have press passes, this is where you would come and pick it up when it is time to renew. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what are we going to do next. Maybe we can walk the Brooklyn Bridge. We are right near the Brooklyn Bridge. We could probably just walk the Brooklyn Bridge over to the Brooklyn side, and then I'll just end the stream there. So let's head towards Brooklyn here. So we are going to walk the Brooklyn Bridge. And then we'll just be stopping by Brooklyn for a little bit there. Or I can just stay here in Manhattan. I'm trying to figure out what to do next. We could probably just walk the Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge is very popular at night. Lena likes bridges. Yeah, this is the city of bridges. New York is the city of bridges. Many bridges here connecting all of the different boroughs and the islands. New York is a city of islands as well. So we're just gonna walk the Brooklyn Bridge. This is City Hall Park right here, and City Hall right here on the right.
That was nice, right?
Alright, so we're gonna walk the Brooklyn Bridge. There are people walking on the bridge right now. It is a very popular bridge to walk at night, so that is what we're gonna do. And then we'll just end the stream on the other side in Brooklyn. We can see these folks here, they're coming from the Brooklyn side. Live from the Brooklyn Bridge, where everyone is divorced by now. Damn, Andrew. Yeah, I would definitely think so. The divorce rate in Brooklyn must be pretty high. Okay, so here we are. We are approaching the pedestrian walkway here of the Brooklyn Bridge. And we'll just end the stream on the other side. That would be in downtown Brooklyn. So we'll just end the stream there in downtown Brooklyn. Alright, so the time now is 9:33 p.m. Eastern Time here in New York City. Thank you all once again for joining me on this live stream on this beautiful Friday night. I was going to say Tuesday. I'm just looking at my phone here. I did see something in regards to Tuesday. It is Friday night. Friday night, August the 20, what is it today? The 22nd. sorry. That is the Civic Center area. That is where we were walking from just now. It is the 23rd in Romania, Saturday, August the 23rd in Romania. Looking back towards the skyscrapers here of Lower Manhattan. Beautiful shot as always. Hello to Israel Morales. Bienvenidos. Buenas noches, Israel. We are in Manhattan, walking towards Brooklyn on the Brooklyn Bridge. I have the window open and it's cold. It's a cold breeze. That is always nice. Completes my experience. View with your video. Oh, thank you, Ina, as always. You guys have been fantastic tonight. Thank you all once again for your time. Thank you for your support. It really means a lot to me. I can definitely use that right now. You guys have been all great. And Angie says, back when I was a child, I used to listen to the Beatles. Oh, actually, no, the Beastie Boys. I'm sorry. The Beastie Boys. Was Brooklyn really their hometown? They are from, yes, they were from, that's a group definitely from Brooklyn. They were one of the pioneering rap groups from back in the 80s. It is amazing the number of folks that walk the Brooklyn Bridge. This is the world's most famous bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge opened back on May the 24th, 1883, 142 years ago. It is 6,016 feet in length, or 1,833 meters. The towers there, they are 272 feet tall. And the longest span between the towers, that is 1,595 feet, or 486 meters. And there is a clearance of 127 feet below, right down towards the East River. We have about 120,000 vehicles that travel in and out of the Brooklyn Bridge. And it took 14 years to build the Brooklyn Bridge. Back when they opened the bridge in 1883, they had I believe it was about, I'm not sure of the exact number. I believe it was around 20 elephants from the circus. I believe they were from. They had elephants walk the bridge. That was to test, the strength of the bridge, the stability of the bridge. Look how beautiful this is. Very wide in the shot here. Beautiful view of downtown Manhattan. And right over here we can see the Lower East Side. That is the Lower East Side. That is the neighborhood in which I grew up in back in the day. Lower East Side, right there. We have these are t-shirts, I believe, or purses. These might be actually these are handbags right here. Okay. We have magnets here, we have pins, license plates, some hats here as well. All sorts of New York oriented memorabilia and souvenir here. Okay, let me show you guys this building right here. That building right there, that is known as the Leaning Tower, which is the street name is the street address is 161 Maiden Lane or 1 Seaport. That building is, as you guys can see, it's pretty much sits abandoned. It is an abandoned building, 670 feet in height. It was supposed to be a residential building, but unfortunately construction stopped back in, I believe it was 2018. It's been, construction there has been suspended for a number of years now, and it is known to lean. That building is leaning to the north, which is looking in our direction here. So that building is leaning 3 inches to the north. Once again, which is in the direction where we are right now, that is north. So that building there, that is known as the Leaning Building. I'm not sure if there will be continuing construction there, resuming construction there. But as far as right now, that building is incomplete and unoccupied. And it continues to lean as well, although there is no risk of it collapsing or anything like that, or topping over. Why was the the construction suspended? It might have been with the back in the when the markets, you know, the economy was in a recession. I believe it had to do with the recession back in 2018. I don't know the whole story, but I believe it was because of the recession that we had back in 2018 or around that time. So that is the building right there. That is the Leaning Tower Pisa, the New York version of the Leaning Tower Pisa. And Peter says, before you know it, that Leaning building will become a tourist attraction. At some point, I would think it will be if if construction never resumes. They definitely have to do something there. Either they'll have to continue, finish the building, or just they'll have to, dismantle it. Just take it apart. Especially, if it poses any more threats, if there are any structural, defects. Considering that the building is leaning 3 inches. And right over there we can see the South Street Seaport. We have the doggy on the bridge here. Hello. We have the canines out on the bridge as well. Beautiful view of the Eastern Tower. Actually, no, this is the Western Tower. The Western Tower. They have funny eyes, those dogs. Yeah, they definitely do. This is the Western Tower here. On the Manhattan side. We're still on the Manhattan side here. We have more vendors here. Looking back towards Manhattan Island as we head towards Brooklyn. We can see Brooklyn bound traffic here. And we have Manhattan bound traffic on this side here. This is westbound traffic. Sorry. That girl there just slapped my arm by accident. She was taking a selfie. And we can see the Manhattan Bridge. Not sure if you guys can see it, but that is the Manhattan Bridge there. Right in between the, this is the Two Bridges area. The Two Bridges portion of the Lower East Side. And those buildings there, that is all part of the Manhattan Square development. Those two skyscrapers there. And looking out there, we can see the harbor. That is New York Harbor out towards, looking out there. And right here we can see, we can just barely see it, we can see Lady Liberty, the Statue of Liberty right there. That is the Statue of Liberty on Liberty Island. Lady Liberty out in the harbor. And we can also see that is the Port of New York and New Jersey right over there, right behind the Statue of Liberty. That is the Port of New York and New Jersey. And we can look back towards Lower Manhattan. Beautiful skyline here. And of course we have One World Trade Center. Beautiful building. Although nothing really replaces the original Twin Towers. And we can see Midtown over here. We can see the Midtown the skyline of Midtown here. We got the Empire State Building. We have One Vanderbilt there. Beautiful night here in New York City. I think I just closed the app. Okay, here we are. And we have all of these locks and chains here. Lover's locks. Wow, this is quite a lot here. Oh, actually, this is something else here. They got some other stuff here. What is that? Like, yeah, bracelets and stuff. Okay, this is not necessarily just locks here. It's definitely much easier to remove these than those locks. And the Seaport building names because they used soil improvement techniques that caused uneven settling of the building. Back in 2018, many lawsuits are pending and construction was halted. Well, there's your explanation. I believe they were trying to cut corners, you know, in reducing the construction cost, the cost of construction. So there is the, right there, that is the building again. Hopefully the building is structurally sound. Hey, we can definitely feel the breeze from up here, high above the East River. There's definitely a good breeze here. Very nice breeze. And we can see the Manhattan Bridge again. That is the Manhattan Bridge, although the Manhattan Bridge is not lit. It would be nice if it was lit as well, but it is not lit, like here at the Brooklyn Bridge. And the Coney Island fireworks tonight, I just saw word that those fireworks were canceled tonight. I believe that was due to the high surf, the rough waves there. So Coney Island, they have fireworks every Friday during the summer months. Tonight's fireworks, they were canceled. I believe that was due to the due to the high waves, the rough waters there on the shoreline. That is all due to Hurricane Erin. An Italian construction firm was chosen to build it since it was the cheapest bidder and non-union. Well, there you go. That is the sort of, the sort of thing that happens, that can put buildings, in peril. And that is what happened here. Once the building started to settle, that is when, that is when the leaning started to occur. Angie says you get what you pay for. Sadly, that is true. That is unfortunate but true. And this is the Eastern Tower here on the Brooklyn side of the Brooklyn Bridge. Look how beautiful this is here tonight. Love the lighting here of the Brooklyn Bridge. LED lighting, by the way. Let me just take a photo here real quick before we continue our walk. The old adage applies. It is the stingy man that spends the most. Okay, and we are now in Brooklyn. Welcome to Brooklyn. This is the borough of Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house. The home of Biggie Smalls, the notorious B.I.G., Christopher Wallace. Home of Michael Jordan, Tupac Shakur, Jimmy Kimmel, whole lot of celebrities. Brooklyn is the most populated of the 5 boroughs of New York City. The most populated of the 5 boroughs of New York City. If Brooklyn were a separate city, it would be the 4th largest, right behind New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago. Back in the day, Brooklyn used to be its own city, by the way, before the merger with the rest of New York City. Brooklyn used to be its own city. That was prior to the 1900s, the early 1900s. It became part of New York City. I believe it was maybe in around 1896. I think the year was. That is when the boroughs merged to form New York City, or the city that we know as the 5 boroughs of New York City. Okay, right here we have Dumbo. That is where we're going to head next. So we're just going to walk around Dumbo for a few minutes, and we're going to end the stream there. And we also have downtown Brooklyn over here to the right. That is downtown Brooklyn. We're going to head into Dumbo over here, which we have been here before. Down on the Manhattan Bridge overpass. Okay, Friday night in Lower Manhattan, although we are now in Brooklyn. I should change the title to Brooklyn now. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me change the graphic here real quick. Since we are no longer in Manhattan, we are in Brooklyn now. So there you go. That is that's the right one right now. Although this will be a short stay in Brooklyn. we are going to look back towards Manhattan. Alright, so thank you all once again for joining me on this live stream. Thank you all for taking your time off to be here. I greatly appreciate it. That highway right there, that is the BQE, that is the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, by the way. Beautiful night here in Brooklyn. We are just arriving in Brooklyn. We're gonna walk around Dumbo for a few minutes and then we'll be heading into Brooklyn Bridge Park. I'll be ending the stream there in Brooklyn Bridge Park. It is already 10 o'clock, so I'll have to wrap up this stream pretty soon. And right here we have the Welcome to Brooklyn sign. And we can see the different neighborhoods here. We have Dumbo, that is the nearest neighborhood here. We have Catman Plaza, which is right over there. That is Catman Plaza. We have Brooklyn Heights, also in that direction. Brooklyn Bridge Park, that is where we're heading. And we have downtown Brooklyn, which is right over here as well. And Vinegar Hill. Vinegar Hill is right near downtown, right around Cobble Hill. And the Brooklyn Heights Promenade, that is right over there as well. Everything's towards that direction there. And Fulton Landing, that is near downtown Brooklyn. So we're just gonna get off here. All right, so we're gonna head into Dumbo here real quick. Just gonna walk around Dumbo, the Dumbo area, and then we'll be ending the stream in Brooklyn Bridge Park. Okay, welcome to Brooklyn and welcome to Dumbo. This here is Dumbo. Beautiful night here in the city. Okay, and we have an update of the local MLB scores, Major League Baseball. Let's see, where are we here? The New York Mets are out in Atlanta playing the Braves. The Mets are winning 12-4. They are in the top of the ninth inning there. And the Yankees, they lost to the Red Sox out in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium. Where is the score here? I just saw the score. Yankees lost 1-0 over at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. The Yankees, they have not been the successful team this season so far. So both teams are struggling right now. Although the Yankees, you know, they have the higher expectations of winning. Okay, so this is Washington Street here in Dumbo. Andrew says I'm gonna have to start wearing Mets cap. Only because they're slightly better, although the Mets are not really all that great either. We gotta get both teams to go back to their winning ways, especially the Yankees. You know, the Yankees, they always have, you know, all of these high expectations. And we have the cobblestones right here as well. These are all cobblestone streets. And right here we have the famous spot of the Brooklyn Bridge with the Empire State Building right behind the right under the tower there. This is one of the most popular locations for photographs. As you guys can see, the Empire State Building perfectly aligns with the tower here, the easternmost tower on the Brooklyn side of Manhattan Bridge. Look at that shot, always beautiful. And we have the folks there as well taking their picture of this well-known location. And we can see the Empire State Building. It looks like it's lit up in orange, or like a red-orange color there. I'm not sure what that is for. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. If Peter can look that up as well. Let's see here. Empire State Building colors. Let's see what this is lit up for tonight. Okay, so the Empire State Building is lit up in golden colors. It is, according to the website here, the Empire State Building's website, it is Music to Life Spectacular in partnership with Netflix and Cape USA, and with support from iHeartMedia to kick off K-pop Demon Hunters Golden Weekend. Okay, very interesting. So that is what the Empire State Building is commemorating tonight. Let me try to zoom out here. Okay, there we go. We have the tourists, of course, taking pictures here of this famous spot right along Washington Street in Dumbo. All right, so we're just gonna make our way over to Brooklyn Bridge Park, which is right over here. We're gonna look back towards Manhattan from the Brooklyn side. And we can hear more of the crickets right along Brooklyn Bridge Park. The crickets are out tonight. And right over here we have a little beach here. This is a little beach here, by the way, although it is not recommended for swimming. But this is a little beach here. We do have sand here as well. And look at the view of Lower Manhattan with the Brooklyn Bridge, which we just finished walking. Beautiful view. This is the most iconic view of New York City, right along here. Beautiful view of the city. And we do have a subway heading into Brooklyn from Manhattan. Lots of cricket. We can definitely hear them tonight. We can definitely hear them right now. Lots of crickets in the middle of this otherwise noisy city. Beautiful shot of the Manhattan Bridge with the subways running back and forth on the bridge. Okay, let's see if the rooftop terrace is I believe it's open right now. We can just go up here. We have to go all the way up here. You guys have seen this before. So we're just gonna go up to the rooftop terrace here and get a bird's eye view of the skyline here and of the Brooklyn Bridge Park. So we're just gonna go up there real quick and then come back down. So we're just gonna go right up here to the rooftop terrace. It is a bit of a climb, but this is pretty quick. Yeah, we all live. What's up?
What you live on?
YouTube. Restaurant Pro on YouTube. Wanna say hello?
You ever heard that guy Jam Reacts?
Who's that?
Jam Reacts, it's like some guy was watching. He's fucking good, bro.
He's on YouTube as well?
Bro, he does the same shit you do. Like a little similar.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just talks more shit. If you guys haven't checked him out, you should. What do you do? Like,
Vlogging, just walking around and stuff. Just
you don't talk, you just walk around?
Yeah, no, I do talk. Yeah, definitely.
Yo, keep it up, man. You're doing great things, all right?
No doubt, man.
Take care.
All right, have a good night, y'all. All right, shout out here from Brooklyn. By the way, I have not heard of that channel, but I'll definitely look into it. I'll definitely look at that. Okay, so here we are at the rooftop terrace here. It's a bit of a lounge as well. And we got the view here from the bird's eye view of the skyline. Okay, we did, apologies there, I did run into a dead spot here. We did run into a little dead spot, so we're just gonna come back down here before we have any more interruptions here to the stream. So that is just a little overview here of the rooftop terrace. We did run into a dead spot. All right, so we're just gonna make our way back down. Look at the view down there below. And thank you to those who are still here. It looks like I lost half of my viewers during the interruption there. Okay, most of you are back. Okay, so thank you all for rejoining the live stream. I did lose about half of you there during the little interruption there. All right, so we did run into a dead spot, so we are back down here towards the ground level here. All right, so I'm just getting ready here to wrap up this stream tonight from here in Brooklyn Bridge Park. Thank you all once again for taking your time off to join me here tonight as we walked Manhattan, and we are now on the Brooklyn side here. Thank you all once again. Thank you for your wavering support. It all means a lot to me, especially during these times. Thank you all so much. You guys make me feel important. If it wasn't for you guys, I definitely would not be doing this. This is what motivates me to continue doing this. Is you guys. You have been all great tonight. And thank you, Paula. I'm not sure if Paula is still in the chat, but thank you, Paula, for joining me here for the first time. That is greatly appreciated. And we have, this is James Caruso here. This carousel dates back to the 1920s. And thank you, Angie. And thank you to Pastor Lynn. I'm not sure if Pastor Lynn is in the chat or if she's able to hear me. And thank you to Tracy if you're here in the chat or always or able to hear me or see me in the stream here. Thank you all. Thank you everybody for whoever's watching. Thank you all. Thank you all. Always enjoy your streams. Thank you, Angie. Thank you for your beautiful words. very attractive horses. I definitely have to we have to get on one of those horses here, but we have to make it here during the daytime. It would be nice to live stream from inside of the carousel here. And Lena as well, thank you Lena for staying up either too late or too early, depending on how you see it. Good morning, Lena. Beautiful carousel, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We definitely have to come back here in the daytime, you know, when this carousel is up and running. I am just silent, I didn't leave. Okay. Alright, so I'll be ending the stream here with this beautiful vista of the skyline. I do have to work tomorrow as well, so I will be out of here in a few minutes. I'll be back here tomorrow, so make sure you guys tune in for the next live stream. That will be tomorrow. I will say around maybe 6:30 in the evening. 6:30 in the evening. We'll just be walking around Manhattan, you know, the usual spots. Hello, we got the dogs here. Who got the dogs out? Hello. We got pizza over here. If there are any events during the evening hours tomorrow in Manhattan or wherever nearby, I'll try to see if I can cover that. But as far as this weekend, I don't think we have anything really big. We do have the anime event that Peter and Andrew brought up earlier. Not sure if I'll be able to cover that, but we'll definitely be live tomorrow. Whatever we do, we'll be live tomorrow. Oh, Williamsburg, I'm sorry, Williamsburg. And hello, Michael. Alright, so I'll definitely look more into that tomorrow, or when I get home, I'll definitely look into that. In general, I'll be live tomorrow. Oh, actually, no, this is Brooklyn Bridge Park. If you're talking about Domino Park, that's further up in Williamsburg. The Anime Con. Okay, I'm definitely going to look into that tonight. And right here, this is where the back in May, I believe it was, the Mexican Navy ship with those sailors. This is where the ship struck the bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge, right beneath there, and it came crashing into these barriers here as well. They haven't quite fixed it yet, but you know, rest in peace to those sailors that were killed. I believe it was 2 sailors that were killed in that unfortunate accident, that little mishap there. The ship had suffered some sort of malfunction, and you know, the crew they were not able to fully control the ship, and it just came crashing here. It struck the bridge right about this spot here, and then it just came crashing right over here towards these barriers here, the railings here. And we have a New York City ferry right over here. That is the Waves of Wonder. Alright folks, I will be ending the stream here. We have a boat from the NYPD right there as well. NYPD patrol boat. Okay, folks, so thank you all once again. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining me on this live stream. Thank you all for taking your time to join me here. It is always greatly appreciated. Thank you for your support. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. My name is Redstorm Pro. Thank you all once again. God bless everybody. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for the next live stream. That will be taking place at around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll just be walking around, just talking, chatting and all that stuff. And you know, anything goes, whatever we see on the chat or along the streams, I should say. So thank you all once again. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Michael. Thank you to Angie. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, everybody. All of you who tuned in tonight for this live stream. And good night to everybody. I will see you guys all tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow at around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So God bless everybody. Good morning, Lena, by the way. Good morning. Good night, good day. Happy Saturday, happy Friday, happy weekend. Let's continue the good vibes. Let's continue the positive energy. And let's keep it going. We got momentum here on the channel, so I greatly appreciate it. And one more look here at the Manhattan, the lower Manhattan skyline from Brooklyn Bridge Park. So thank you all once again. God bless you all. Good night from Brooklyn Bridge Park. I will see you all tomorrow night. Thank you all once again.